They put out videos of, even if they put out videos where they were saying this is how horrible this is, I would wait for there to be someone else confirming that that's true.
I'm calling a reason that I am offended and I have an issue with you is because I have taken personal hits for my stance, and you are out there spreading conspiracy theories and lies about me personally having been paid in order to take the stances I have, and that's just the opposite of true. I think that's gross wrong. You didn't even talk to me about this in private.
And the reason why they were under occupation is because of aggression that happened towards Israel. Like, it is a two-way street that it is not easy to just like say one person's evil and one person's good.
No, I've been okay. It's been I will admit, this discourse, this event, I think it's disrespectful to call it a discourse. Let's call it an event.
Mm-hmm.
After October 7th, I woke up to a few things that were happening in communities that I was involved with. I woke up to callousness that I did not know exist, right? And I have been wrestling with that and wrestling with people who either celebrate the mass amounts of death that are happening either on the Israeli side or the Palestinian side, or people who are simply just spreading massive amounts of disinformation on this. And I have never seen so much disinformation put out by so many people than I have on this issue. It has been wild to me to watch the amount of lies, just straight up bald-faced lies. I had an event yesterday, in fact, on Twitter, of all places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone, Schizo Bailey, to name names, posted an article and claimed that that article said that the IDF, since the start of the bombings, had only killed 10 Hamas members.
I saw this little spat.
When you click on that link, you read that the IDF claims they have killed 10 Hamas brigade leaders. The bald-faced lie, the disgusting, despicable, inhumane lie, right, in order to bolster their side and make the enemy team look incompetent and as worse as possible, right, offends me, right? It offends me on a deep level. You can criticize Israel without lying. And when you, and one of the reasons this is a big deal is because it makes people take your actual realistic criticisms less seriously. No one believes you anymore. And it's very important when we criticize Netanyahu and Likud for the horrific crimes that it does do, right? That people believe us. And when you do shit like that, when you say, oh, only 10 Hamas members have been killed, and you lie to my face. And
I'm not going to believe you the next time. Like, essentially what you're talking about is like the little boy who cried wolf type thing, right?
Yes, and then Führer Sunday himself acting like I was despicable for calling this out. Him.
I think that I was listening to the very beginning of your stream with the, I don't know what his name is, but the older gentleman. And he, I probably would have a lot of disagreements with him in general, but there's one thing that people have started latching onto now that I think people like James Lindsay have pointed this out and has become widely known about like Marxist movements, like in general, or things that stem from Marxism, the critical theory type stuff, where you look at the oppressed and the oppressors. And I was saying this right before I jumped on. I think that the left has kind of blinded themselves and put themselves in a really bad position, both like intellectually and politically, because they're not able to look at anything except through that lens. And because they look at things exclusively through that lens, it kind of makes it to where they're not able to concede any points like, hey, you know, the Hamas does really bad things and they are unjustified in those actions. Right? They're kind of reticent to make those concessions because the Palestinian people, they're the oppressed and the Israelis are oppressors. And because we can look at it through that lens, any action against the oppressors is justified because oppressors equals just ontologically evil, right? But the issue with that is that when you look at things through like critical theory lens, right? When you look at it through that, you're supposed to look at both sides of the issue, understand why both sides would be saying the things that they do, right? And you try to find some sort of position in the middle that is like the truth, quote unquote, right? But nobody wants to do that with the oppressed oppressor thing anymore. They want to look at the oppressed and the oppressor, right? And they want to say, okay, well, let's listen to what the oppressed say, but the oppressors, well, they're just going to lie, or it's all going to be propaganda, and there's just like literally no reason. So we can just take all of like the bad faith or the misinformation statements out there and just simply just believe them or repeat them ad nauseum with no critical thought in it at all. And that's what's really bothersome for me in the past couple of days.
Hello?
Omar's here. You're free to stay on if you'd like, Sunsol, and talk with us. I'm not gonna kick you out.
You can hear me?
I can. We can't see you yet.
Why is they said the guy said he couldn't hear me before? خلاص.
I don't know why he said he couldn't hear you. But we can hear you.
Why?
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
first
this
of all,
motherfucker's got
how
a
are you?
cowboy hat on. Wait, hold on.
Bro, what's up, man?
Are you from Texas?
No, from New York.
You are appropriating my culture, you son of a bitch.
It's all right, man. I'm saying.
All right. You gotta get some rhinestone boots to go with that, all right? Then you can be one of us.
I don't got the boots, but I like the hats. I got 2 hats.
All right, gotcha.
I got them as a
Okay,
gift.
give me one more second, gang. Well, I gotta make sure everything's.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, one second. We can hear you. We can see you. So, I guess first things first, Omar. You said you were talking shit. You wanna tell me about that? You wanna say it to my face? What you were saying to some other streamers, to food shops, and some other people?
Wait, am I acting as the moderator here?
Yes,
No,
you're the moderator.
Hold on. Let me fix my shit.
Take your time.
All right. Let me see how to use this shit. You thought, okay.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
All right.
Okay, give him a second. He's fixing his stuff.
Well,
I just asked him to tell us what he had been saying on other streams. I'm curious what he wants to tell me.
so where do you have this on? Where do you have this on?
We're not on Twitch, so you can you let your fleek. There are still some rules, right? No nudity, don't whip your dick out or anything like that, right? But there's much more lax in moderation. So speak your truth, buddy. Go ahead. Tell me what you think.
Hold on, give me a second, okay?
Okay.
That was the most boring shit you did today. Those guys are brain dead, both of them. Especially the English one. The fuck was that?
Omar, I wouldn't talk, brother.
Nah,
As somebody who's
nah,
taken your VODs and tried to edit them down, I gotta
nah,
tell you, that's like watching paint dry, bro.
yeah,
You're
but
not the most entertaining fella yourself. You had to buy your YouTube channel, for example, so.
yeah. No, I'll tell you how I got it. I don't know why you're so jealous, man.
I'm not jealous of a dude having
Okay,
2.5 million
okay,
subs
but
isn't
that,
anything.
we'll
You get 100
get to
views.
that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I want to first though.
Okay, I was trying to stream too, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Remember you taught me last time, but it's not working.
You should just.
What's the issue? Maybe I can help you.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to keep it and I'm going to copy it off.
Sure, you can use the squad. Go for it.
Okay, let me just get out of it. Let me get all the stuff out in front of me.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, and then I'll ask the question again. And we'll,
Yeah, it's okay.
Why is Tinflix here? Is he involved in some capacity?
No, he just being a douchebag. Get together.
I've just got some questions. I'm the one who heard you say
No,
some
he
weird shit on.
He likes
I
me.
just got questions, bro. What's the problem?
He just likes me.
I love you, Omar.
That's okay. He could fuck. What the fuck happened to the thing? Hold on, man.
okay, but the reason Tenflix is here is Tenflix is the one who overheard the thing. So when Omar tells me what was said, Tenflix is going to be here to say whether that was correct or not. Right? I don't know. I didn't personally hear you say this, Omar. I've been told this. So I want to see where the disparity is. That's what we're doing today. And we're going to talk about it because if you did say what was reported, then we're going to hash this out. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I got it. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on. Okay, you can see me. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Go
I
ahead.
did say that. I think you're a bit biased. I've been following you for the last month. Every time I see your Twitter account, you seem to be finding these little niches of a lady guy stabbed in Paris, or some Jewish guy dropped someplace. The issue here is not anti-Semitism or Islamophobia. It's to be honest. You have not confirmed to the idea that 10,000 people are dead. I don't see you tweeting about that. I don't see talk about the 4,000 children that have been murdered in cold blood. I don't see anything like that. You know.
Well, I have tweeted out, and I can point you to tweets where I've condemned the IDF's bombing. I condemned the use of white phosphorus. I've also, if I may, I've condemned the strike recently on the refugee camp in no uncertain terms. Again, I have condemned Netanyahu on my stream live on air several times. I have, again, condemned any unnecessary killing of anyone in this case. I have condemned the barbarity, the bloodthirst on both sides.
I haven't seen any of that. I've been following your Twitter for the last month. You have not confirmed the idea that people are dying, or have shown even a photo of a building being bombed. You even had a show the other night about some poster was being ripped up in New York, as if it was something to talk about. Or was to do a whole show on, because some idiot started ripping photos of children, and you are ignoring that there are 4,000 children dead. I want you to
the 4,000 children
acknowledge that these
Palestinians.
children have died in cold blood.
Yeah, that's horrific.
So do the Palestinians have the right to fight back or no?
Not by killing kids, but yes.
They haven't killed kids. You haven't shown me any kids. We showing you our kids.
What? Wait, what?
We haven't seen any kids.
There's video.
Well, hold on, if I may.
Okay.
I just want to be clear what you're saying. You're saying that Hamas did not kill children in October 7th.
They did not kill children.
Wow.
I'll tell you. I can explain to you.
Go ahead.
The floor is yours, Bond.
No, the whole idea that Hamas attacked a military compound outside Gaza, and they were there for 6 hours. This is the whole idea. I can't figure out that the IDF took 6 hours to help these people. The whole country is 2 hours from one end to the other. That's a very interesting thing that people should look at. When they came, they shot up everything. If you see the cars, they all burned down. Buildings were burned down. They can identify the dead. The Palestinian fighters, they don't have that. They have AK-47. The biggest weapon they have probably an M16, which you could call an AR-15 in the United States. So they didn't have that weapons to burn people alive and that you cannot identify them. Or burn a whole street. See, look how a whole street will burned up, because the Israeli soldiers have a weapon called the Hellfire. I think it's called the Hellfire missile. You understand?
So your assertion here, your claim is that it wasn't Hamas that killed all those people, not most of them at least, that it was the Israelis who killed those people. I'm going to ask you to back that up with some evidence.
Well, I want you to back you up. Show me any children. Israel claimed that 40 children were beheaded and they took it back. If
Nobody made that claim.
Huh?
Nobody in Israel, like from the government, made that claim.
What are you talking about? Joe Biden said he saw the pictures. What are you talking about?
Joe Biden said that. You said Israel made that claim.
Well, the news came from Israel.
Right. Do you know how that news made its way around?
I remember the whole idea is that they claimed, even Ben Shapiro sold some burnt, I don't know what it is. The whole idea, if Israel had any proof or evidence that these Palestinians killed children, they'll have showed the whole world of these dead children. Instead of just taking
there are videos that I saw on October 7th that people were posting to Twitter of, at least one family where
can you send it to me?
I could try and find it really quick, but
you have to try. children were killed, and you have to try to find a video of children that were killed and murdered.
Well, I'm
and
not gonna lie,
massacred.
Omar. I don't like. This is our first time
The
talking, right?
Israeli army got
Well,
nervous.
hold on. Wait, I just
Hold
want to
on,
like.
hold on, hold on,
I
hold
haven't
on,
even
let me finish.
finished my claim, right? Like,
Palestinian-
I'm
the
chilling right now. I just want to have like a conversation. Your
Hold on,
big
I-
beef is with Wick, right? I just want to finish what I'm
I don't have
saying,
beef with Wick.
right?
I don't have a beef with Wick. I just said a comment, and he just.
Wait a minute.
Well,
You don't
whatever
have
the
a
case,
beef
whatever the
with
case is,
me?
I just want to finish my statement, right?
I don't have no
Like
issue with you.
there
No,
were
I just
videos
asked
that
his
we could
destiny.
watch on October 7th and 8th. I don't know if they're still up, and the reason I would have to find them is because I'm not gonna lie,
Why?
videos of people like being murdered are not
The
like
Israeli
high on my.
government should put them out. You should go to the Israeli government website. If their children were murdered and
I
massacred,
wouldn't trust the Israeli
Israel-
website
well, the
by
Israeli
itself. I
government
wouldn't
will
trust
take-
the Israeli website by
the
itself.
the Israeli government needs the propaganda. They're going to show it. They're going to show it because they need the
Even if they
propaganda.
put out videos
Excuse-
even if they put out videos where they were
mass
saying this
murder.
is how horrible this is, I would wait for there to be
the
someone
mass
else
murder
confirming
of-
that that's
I'm
true.
calling a flag on this play. I'm calling a flag on this play, and I'm just going to state up. These are some facts. Okay, there are videos, and we will link them to you very shortly of
I'm
the
also
atrocities
getting
and pictures.
some
Right?
statement from someone who is Jewish that's saying it is against Jewish tradition to show the dead. I don't know if that's true or not, but like regardless,
Okay,
what I'm trying to say is
if
right,
I
there
may.
are videos of like a grandmother and 3 children that they were waiting at a bus stop, and then the body cam of the Hamas guy, right? They pull up, they mow them all down. You can see
I see
very
that.
clearly the children drop like sacks of
I'm not
potatoes.
here to defend. Okay, let's.
And
I'm not here
then,
to
wait, hold on, really quick.
action.
And then, not only was this video put out there, which it could be misinformation, but immediately afterwards, people were going around geolocating a lot of the videos that were going on October 7th, and people found the exact bus stop. It was in Israel, right? It was near Gaza, and it was like confirmed in that way not to be from the Syrian war. It was confirmed in that way not to be from the wars in like Afghanistan or Pakistan, right? This isn't just a random video, and there's no like other
not saying
claims
anything.
of people
You're not
being
saying
murdered
anything
at
right
a
now.
bus stop in
You're
Israel.
not saying anything.
I'm literally
I'm
like
talking about
making a
these
pretty
10
good point
there's
that you said that no
10,000
children were killed, and
There's
I'm telling you that there are.
Hold on.
Yeah,
There's
go for it.
10,358 people dead. Men, women, and children.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Hold on.
I'm agreeing.
150,000 civilian buildings have been bombed. 50 United Nations schools have been bombed. No water. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to eat. No electricity. No fuel.
Yep, that's stuff I've condemned.
This is like evil time when they used to do a siege on a fort, and they starved the people so they could come out. Because what if you really have it? The enemy is Hamas. Israelis have the best special forces in the world. Could we agree on that? They could find them any place they want to. They know who they want, and they could get them. Right now, what they're doing is they're just bombing everything like cowards they are, because they don't want to fight face to face with the freedom fighters inside the
One
Gaza.
of the reasons that Omar, that I push back hard against you is because I think what you're doing is you are minimizing the deaths of one group to promote the suffering of another. And I think that is a horrific thing. I condemn it in the strongest terms possible. It is gross. It is disgusting. When you say that there were no, or that Hamas did not commit the atrocities that they bragged about, that Hamas admits to. Hamas is like, yes, we did this. Again, I take them at their word. I take them at their word. I take them at the evidence that they have provided me. I've seen them. I've seen the dead bodies that they have paraded in the streets, chanting and cheering, right? I've seen them. Right? They have claimed this. They've also claimed to have hundreds of hostages
not going to
that
help
they
you.
claim to have, that they did, that they took.
Hold on, Wick. This is never going to be convincing to
No one. Hold on.
I understand, but I'm saying this so we can get to the actual part of this show that I want to talk about.
If children were killed, we condemn it in the strongest terms.
Okay, beautiful.
Any innocent life, whether it's Jewish, Arab, Russian, Ukrainian, any life that is killed and is a civilian life, that is a tragedy. It's like killing all humanity if you kill an innocent life.
Basically.
Can you agree on that?
Let's talk about
really quick. I want to point out something really important here. We walked away from the claim that no children were killed by Hamas to, well, if
condemn it, right?
if there were children
You
that were
wanna
killed by Hamas, well, now I'll condemn it. But before we were just pretending like it just
No, because
didn't
I
happen.
want to get on with the show because I haven't seen any evidence from the Israeli government. So I'm going on.
Why
what
would
I
you
haven't
trust the
seen.
Israeli government?
Well, because that's their people.
I will show you
Why
the
would you not
evidence
trust
from
like
Hamas.
third party,
Oh.
like international organizations
No,
saying, hey, this is
I go to the source.
Counsel, I brought you on as moderator, but
okay.
we're gonna
I thought
move
that was
on.
a joke. I can moderate. I can moderate.
Okay, we're gonna bring in the actual topic that I bring Omar on for. Omar, you said some shit on food shops. What did you call me on the food shops panel?
What did I call you?
It wasn't so much that you called him anything; it was that you made some like pretty strong claims about Wick being paid off by like
I said that Destiny is definitely pay off.
I can send you the timestamp.
Hold on.
You definitely say Wick too.
Link that to
Let me
me.
finish, man. Relax, you little snitch. Get out of here, man. So the whole idea is that I did say that Destiny is definitely paid. Because 2 months ago, Destiny had a debate with Nick Fontes and the Fresh and Fit. He didn't know shit about Israel or the Palestinian issue. All of a sudden, the cockhole is a expert and there. And second of all, I said maybe Wick.
We can listen to what you said.
Okay, say it. The whole thing. I said.
We can listen. We can listen.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what I said. Maybe we got paid too. What's the
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. Wick gave me a not time-stamped one, 225.40-ish.
Well, I was going to ask you to have me on your panels because me and Wick, I don't disagree. I disagree with him a lot now. I just don't like him. You know, I think he got paid. He got paid. Him and Destiny all got paid. Carry the line for the genocide that's happening in Gaza. I can't believe it.
Okay.
Pop into the stream.
Omar, hit the watch stream button on the Discord.
I do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hit the watch stream, so we're all gonna listen together. We're all gonna hear. We're all gonna watch, and we're gonna see what you had to say. Okay.
I mean, I'm monetized, I guess, but like.
You're lucky.
I mean.
I'm the jealous one, by the way.
I guess I don't need 1,000. I mean, I don't have 1,000 right now. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like right now I'm like 5 away, 10 away, 3 away.
No, 104, 204.
Huh?
You're only 796. That's all you have.
796. Oh, nice. 4 more. Yep.
Yeah.
What?
So what's going on?
Okay, are you okay? Like what's going on right now?
Well, I'm chilling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got my own like man cave. I have my own room. The wifey is not allowed to come in. She just got to knock on the door and let me know she's coming.
Okay.
I got like my TVs. I'm watching the football games. I'm watching you on one screen. And one screen, I'm watching the Jets play. They're losing, the idiots. And I'm just relaxed. Had dinner, drinking water. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I'm high on life, really. You know, so I mean, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why did you want to talk to me so bad? I guess like you wanted
No,
to talk
we
to me
was
for
going to
a
talk about
while,
the palace. Well, I was going to ask you to have me on your panels because me and Wick, I don't disagree. I disagree with him a lot now. I just don't like him. You know, I think he got paid. He got paid. Him and Destiny all got paid.
Okay.
Fucking.
Let's stop it.
Carry the line for the.
Oh,
let it go. That's the whole thing.
Let it go about
Genocide that's
15
happening in
seconds, yeah.
Gaza. I can't believe it.
It's
What is it,
okay.
the assassination?
I
That's
think
it.
he's just personally invested as well. You know what I mean? Like I don't think
Is he
it's,
Jewish?
huh?
No, because what I
He's
noticed is
no, he's not Jewish. Okay, stop.
no, hold on. Wick is very intelligent. When I talk to him, and I know he's a nice guy, and I think his heart is in the right place. But when I see him retweet, he goes to these niches. Hold on, he goes to these niches. He goes looks for a story like in France, some Jewish lady got stabbed, maybe her ex-husband stabbed her, and he'll put it on. But he has never reposted anything on Gaza, on the death toll, on the children, on the 10,000 people that died.
Stop.
Yeah, he got paid. He got paid.
Wait. Are you just here to complain? Is that all
Okay,
you're doing?
okay,
Or are you
I think we
engage
can-
with, like, any topic?
I think if we stop, we can close the stream here.
It's just interesting for somebody who is like so worried about intellectual dishonesty to like say that they've looked at your Twitter for the last month, they've never seen you condemn these actions, and then to make a very bold claim that you were paid. That's
So,
Who paid me? Who paid me and how much?
So, Wick, you needed two
Hopefully
guys
handsomely.
so we could have a conversation with.
No, he was there to provide the
All right, well,
what you
shut
said.
the up now. I mean, the
Well,
conversation
Yeah,
between
listen,
you.
you can't
No,
hang. But I'm
no.
just curious what you were getting that from.
Tenflix? No, he's right. Tenflix, let me handle this, right? At this point, I'll
He
bring you
invited
back
me
in.
to have a conversation with him,
Okay.
and you were
Omar.
douchebag. The other night you jumped me without any problem. I don't even know you when you were waiting to get on.
I think you're annoying. I had some questions to clarify on. Yeah.
What's the problem?
No,
man?
I thought you were the empowered man, bro. I didn't think that asking you
What's
some
the
questions in a
problem
Discord
between
channel
you?
was going to break
Stop.
you.
Both of you.
What is it
Both
that
of
you
you
like
stop.
about him? What's
Both of
the
you
problem
stop, or I
between
will
you?
stop you.
What is it?
Okay. Omar,
What is it?
who
What's the
paid
problem?
me?
You don't even know
You said
me.
I was paid. Who paid me?
I said I suspect, like many other influencers on TikTok, they were paid $5,000 to $2,000 each to talk good about Israel. That's it. I say, why will Wick, who is very brilliant and smart, I said it there, you heard it, we talk in all subjects and everything, but when it came to the Palestinian issue, he just closed up. All he does is retweet some idiotic, what's that guy, Hinckley, that idiot.
Can you show me one tweet where I've retweeted Hinckley?
Well, when you put the fake, fake bomb in it, that guy, what's his name? That idiot, what's his name? That communist guy, Hinckley, whatever it is, John
Yeah, we're
Hinckley.
talking about Jackson Hinkle right now. This is crazy.
Yeah. He put a fake.
Yeah. Can you show me where I've retweeted that?
Oh, look at your Twitter. I don't know how to do it here. Just go ahead. Let me go on Twitter. I saw this 2 days ago.
Please, by all means.
He had a picture of him showing fake from 2021.
Oh, are you talking about I retweeted a tweet where it showed that he was putting out misinformation? Sure, I've done that.
As that to try to discredit the whole Gaza issue. Jackson Hinckley doesn't speak for Gaza or people.
Wait, but I've also retweeted misinformation that supports Israel.
He's an opportunist. He's just in there for the money.
No. I have retweeted misinformation. I have retweeted posts that show how pro-Israel propaganda has been used as misinformation and identifying as misinformation. I regularly, when I see a debunked claim, whether it be on the Palestinian side or the Israeli side, I will retweet that to let my audience know that, hey, this bit of information that you may have seen floating around is not to be believed, and you should not believe it. And I will do that for pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli propaganda that happens to be misinformation. I will do it for both. This is not something where I am
all I want from you, Wick, is to be fair to the Palestinian cause. Forget about Hamas. They are, but right now what Israel is doing, they're not killing Hamas. They're killing innocent people, women and children. Those guys are hiding in tunnels. They're probably eating. They have fuel. They have water. They have food. The only people who are suffering, if you want to do, because American TVs, they have a blackout on everything. Just go when you have time, put Al Jazeera Arabic live on YouTube and shut the voice because you don't speak Arabic and just watch the pictures, what's going on all day inside Gaza.
I have a question. I
don't disagree.
Don't watch CNN.
Really quick, Omar, I have a quick question.
Legacy media is full of shit. They just take them aside. They're afraid of the AD or whatever. Just go to Al Jazeera English. They have English channel too.
Wait, hold on, Omar. Do you think that the best way to consume information about a topic as complex as the Israeli-Palestinian, there's a lot of
There's no complicity. There's an occupation. You see, I hate when people do that.
So I can't even answer. I can't even finish my question to you. How about this? Let me ask you this. Do you think that the best way to consume information to look at pictures on Al Jazeera without any
Live.
context as to what's going on?
No. That's what I'm saying. I told him to shut the. He doesn't need to understand what's going on. All he has to
Right, I'm
shut
saying just the pictures.
All he has to do is shut the audio. It's not pictures, it's live video from Gaza live. If not, forget about that. If you want
I'm
to see
sorry.
the bomb in the night,
When we talk about video, we also talk about like the picture quality
Hey,
of the
Lebanon,
video. So I'm
go
talking about the
snitch.
video. Is
Go to
that
Al
all you
Jazeera.
need to know
But don't put it
without
on.
any
I got-
additional
I got a
context
strike
as
the
to
other
what's
day.
going on?
I got a strike.
Right?
Don't put it on the
Now-
regular channel.
Now, part 2 of this question is: do you think that there is an information blackout on what's going on in Gaza by the American news media?
Yeah, you know why? They spend more
If
time
I
on
Google right
hold
now,
on.
if I Google right now,
I'm talking about
Gaza,
I'm talking
on
about the major
Gaza
networks.
News. Yeah, I
I'm
know,
talking about
like
the major
CNN, Fox
networks.
News,
Yes,
MSNBC,
They are busy
Reuters,
with
AP.
they are busy. They are busy with Donald Trump. Donald Trump came in. Donald Trump came out.
So if
Donald
I
Trump
Google
did
right
shit.
now,
All
Gaza
you worry about is
News,
Donald Trump
what
right
kind
now.
of,
They don't worry.
if I Google Gaza News right now,
You don't need
what-
to. I watch.
I'm asking you. If
I'm a
I go on
consumer.
YouTube, if I go on
Hold on,
YouTube and I
Omar,
look at their,
I don't need
if I
YouTube.
look
I'm
at
talking
their,
about-
if I look at their videos that they put out about
Did you
Israel
bring
and
me to
Gaza,
that schoolyard or what?
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
But
But the only reason I'm talking longer is because you continue to interrupt me.
You
I'm
would have been
almost
done so
done.
long ago, bro. We
Right?
gave you 3 minutes to say absolutely nothing, and
What
he's
I'm-
just asking the question.
Omar, I'm just asking you this. If I go onto YouTube or if I go onto Google and I look up Gaza News, am I going to not see anything? Am I going to see only things that are anti-Palestinian? Or am I going to see some mixture of Israeli, pro-Israeli or pro-Palestinian stuff?
Finish? Can I talk?
That's it.
Okay, what I'm talking about is the major network. I'm a consumer of MSNBC.
That's a major network. What is a major network to you?
Cable news, right? The 3, the 4, the
MSNBC
4.
is literally cable news. What does CNN stand for? Cable News Network.
I'm talking about these channels. Let me finish my conversation. What's wrong with you? What are we in a court?
No,
or
you
what?
go
We're just
ahead,
pointing
go
out
ahead.
that there's like a weird contradiction.
What
in
I'm
everything
saying
you're
is
saying.
that I watch. I'm a major consumer of MSNBC. I watch a little CNN. Fox News I don't watch too much. When I watch MSNBC, where they spend 10 minutes talking about the anti-Semitism, or they spend like a whole hour talking about Donald Trump and his kids, and sometimes they don't have nothing of what's going on. Or if they bring a segment, they never bring a Palestinian to talk about the Palestinian side. They bring me an IDF general or a spokesman from the Israeli government or former ambassador from Israel or an ambassador from Israel or an ambassador to the United Nations from Israel. You never give us the
Mehdi
Palestinian
Hassan?
ambassador. Huh? Mahdi Hassan, what?
Oh,
He
I'm
was
sorry.
sidelined. He's not the ambassador. He was sidelined for 3 weeks. Him, Ayman, and
He wasn't
and Ali.
sidelined.
They were sidelined until they got a big blowback from everybody. They put him back on.
They
What do you think
rotate through hosts on that show all the time.
No, he has his own show on Peacock. They took him off, man. Come on, stop
I'm sorry.
the lies, man.
No, hold on. I didn't understand what you just said there. They took him off his own show on what? Sorry.
Ayman had a show on the weekend. Ali Valchi had a show on the weekend. What's his name? Mahdi Hassan had it on MSNBC on Sundays, and he had it almost, I think, every week on the Peacock. They were sidelined for 4 weeks until they had a big blowback from the community, from their viewers. They said, "What are you doing? You can't silence these guys."
My understanding.
Omar, this is a problem. That's just not true, right? We can look it up. We can test this out. Oh, did MSNBC sideline Ali Velshi? Obviously not, right?
I watch the show. I'm a fan of their programs. They were sidelined.
Okay, what evidence do you have that they've been sidelined?
They was for 3 weeks. They didn't do a show, their own show. Ali Velshi was just talking from Tel Aviv. That's it. They didn't even tweet when people were saying, "Oh, they were sidelined." Mahdi Hassan and the other didn't even tweet to defend MSNBC.
But what you have to do is prove that they, again, took his show off because he was
On
Palestinian
Twitter,
or pro-Palestinian or anything like that. Because what MSNBC is saying, is vehemently denying this and saying that the changes in the lineup were coincidental. So again, unless you have evidence, right, that they, because he was pro-Palestinian or Arabic or anything like that.
Oh, they're professional. They're not anything, because the guy from the ADL went to. So hold on. He went to Morning Joe show and he said, "What's going on with NBC? I love this station, like the mafia. You got a nice restaurant here. I hope nothing happens to it." Is Hamas writing everything for the anchors? As soon as you say that, the guys will sideline. Look at
so
him.
there was at
Since
least at
October
some point.
7th, since October 7th, Velshi has been on air 39 times, and this report, right, is not from today, right? It's from
he was
a week, like the week
he was on
after.
his own show.
He was on air 39 times, and Mulhalen was 15 times since October 7th.
I'm going to tell you why.
And this report was October 16th.
They were contributors. They were just contributors. They didn't have their shows. They didn't have their own shows. Their shows were sidelined for 2-3 weeks. They did kind
What
of.
did they show instead?
They came. They had other guests. They had Simone, the bald-headed black lady, and they had everybody. And the other one didn't have it at all.
Was it?
And
what was the reason for it?
Ali Velshi was in Tel Aviv when he went there.
What was their stated reason?
Hold on. And A-Man was coming on just as a contributor, just to ask him question. What do you think A-Man was going to have? And at his own show, he was just part of, like anybody else, as part of a segment. That's all. I'm not here to argue the policy of MSNBC. I'm here to say that sometimes mass media does. I'm going to tell you what's going on in the United States. Those days are over when they used to put a wool over the American people's eyes. The only people who have Israel's back right now is the corporate media and the politician who feed off AIPAC. The normal American, you saw the protests. There were more than almost 1 million people in Washington. They were demonstrating in every city in the United States against the war in Gaza. They were demonstrating in London, all over the world by the millions. That means the new generation knows there's a problem.
Recent polling done by the NPR PBS NewsHour Marist poll shows that overall, 65% of Americans publicly support Israel, and only 8% publicly criticize Israel.
They're calling the same old people they call all the time. They're not calling 20-year-olds old.
No, they had this broken down by generation, right? So Gen Z, millennials, only 48% support, while 12% condemn. Gen X is 63% to 10%. Baby boomers are 83% to 3%, and silent, the greatest generation, 86% to, it doesn't even look like a single percent that condemn. And that's again, my problem with you, Amar, and I have beef with you because, again, to try to paint me out as some kind of Zionist shill, to say that I've been paid off by some shadowy organization apparently that gives me money. I wish there was. Like, I wish there was some shadowy organization funneling money into me. It's not. I've lost money for my takes. No. Stop. Let me be clear, because this is important. Not only have I lost money for my stances here, I have lost viewers. I have lost revenue streams. I've lost opportunities. I've burned bridges. So again, to suggest,
what did you do?
To suggest that the stances that I am taking are a result of me being paid off or grifting is not only
that you were saying that he had.
Offensive to me.
What have you done?
Also,
what have you done that you lost all this stuff?
What I have done, I have called Hamas horrific terrorists. I have said that you should not be pulling off posters of kidnapped kids, whether they be Palestinian.
Everybody agrees with you. I agree with you. I agree. There's idiots. I agree with you. Why would you lose a view?
Okay, then. So the reason that I am offended and I have an issue with you is because I have taken personal hits for my stance, and you are out there spreading conspiracy theories and lies about me personally having been paid in order to take the stances I have, and that's just the opposite of true. I think that's gross wrong. You didn't even talk to me about this in private, right? You just decided to go on other people's shows and talk shit.
I did talk to you. I said
you've never in private claimed that. In fact, in DMs that we had today, you're saying that you didn't say what we all just heard you say. You lied to me in private. You're lying to me in public. Why should anyone trust you?
What did I lie? I didn't say that. What did I say?
You went on a panel and you made a strong claim that he'd been paid off along with Destiny.
I didn't lie. I did say. I said that Destiny
That's
did
a lie.
No, you said both of them.
And probably him.
Like both of them. You said Wick and Destiny.
I never thought the first time when you DM'd me last night, I thought you was Tom Foolery. Remember?
Why would just out of curiosity, if you didn't mention Wick, why would food shops like blow up on you for is this just your come complain about Wick thing? Like she literally
blow up on what? It doesn't make any sense. What did she blow up on? What did he say?
I just told you. We just watched it. Also,
was it? First of all, I don't know who the f you are. I think you're on my dick or something. Get the f off it. That's first of all. I don't know
I mean,
you.
I just
I
a
don't know
personal life is
you.
your
I
fucking
don't know
business.
you. I don't know you. You don't know me. So let's keep it like that.
Okay,
If
but
you
could
have,
you respond to the thing
if
that
you
I asked
have
you?
any
I
personal
don't care about
issue with
knowing
me,
you. That doesn't
let
matter
me
to me.
know. If you have any
But just
personal
respond to
issue
the
with
thing
me,
that I asked you.
all right, go
Whatever.
fuck
I don't
yourself.
care. You can keep doing this
Wait,
thing. I don't care. I'm
I
not
did
gonna
not.
listen to any of it.
Wait. First of all, I did not. First of all, I'm not scared of you. So I'm gonna tell you to your face. I'm not gonna
This isn't
say
to my
something.
face.
Hold on, not you. I'm talking about Wick. I'm Wick right now. First of all, I'm not scared of you or of anybody. I'm gonna hide it like I'm scared. I would not say it in public if I was scared, and I did not deny it. First of all, I thought you was tomfoolery when you called because I mentioned his name too. So the whole idea, I said, I actually mentioned mostly Destiny. Actually, I said
Here's what you
maybe.
said. You
Hold on,
said,
hold on.
I thought you were tomfoolery. Yeah, I said it. You want tomorrow? I think Destiny got paid and you are just following him. Yeah, I said your name and I did mention Destiny. Again,
So what is that? I said that I did mention your name.
yes, but you said that I was just following Destiny.
not-
That's
okay.
fundamentally different than what you
Okay, let
said
me
on
tell you.
Food Chip Stream that we
Okay,
all
let me
just
tell you.
heard.
Okay, hold on. Wick, you hear me? I really think you're full of shit and you're carrying water for the Israeli position.
You
Right to
can
your
think that
face
all you want.
in your own channel. Is that good?
You can think that all you want.
Is
It's
that
a
good?
free country, and I'll allow you to think that.
Well,
That's
Omar,
true.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
there
sir.
was, if I could provide to you a tweet from Wick that was explicitly like condemning the actions of like
I'm gonna do
an
a whole
Israeli.
show on his tweets.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do a whole video on his tweets. And we're gonna
Okay,
go all
but
over
like
my
if
channel.
there, but you're saying that he doesn't like ever condemn anything that the
Maybe
IDF
one
does.
time, maybe.
Only one time. Okay, so we're gonna
He's
move it back to
always-
one
he's
time.
always- He's always looking for
If
this
I
thing
could
to
find
discredit.
you more than
people
one
deny
time,
God.
would you
look at
change
that.
your stance on what his interaction with this has been?
Well, I think maybe 80% of. I'm
You-
going to tell you why I was surprised. Wick is not a bad guy. I'm going to tell you why. Wick gave me the opportunity to come. We did a show a couple of times, right, Wick? I came on his panel, said a lot of crazy shit, and he still had me on. And I said it even to Food Stamp, whatever her name is. I told him he's a nice guy. He's an intelligent guy. But I'm worried maybe he's paid because a lot of people are paid on Twitter, and they have showed the emails. You understand? So what you laughing for, man?
you said food stamps and not food shops. I thought that food stamps was very funny.
No, Wick called her that. That's what I'm just reminding you. He used to call her that, right, Wick?
I still call her that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's really funny. I'm going to start using that too.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just thought that
So
was
the
funny.
whole idea is that, do I think Wick is an idiot? No. Do I think he's culturally intelligent? Yes. Do I think he knows right from wrong? Yes. But I was hoping.
But do you think he's a paid shill?
Hold on. I was hoping he will open his influence and show that 10,000 dead. You haven't mentioned that. 10,300 people dead
on this stream.
Well, if you have so much respect for him. Okay, here's my thing. Because I don't have very much time left to stream.
Wick. Well, okay, hold on. I want to apologize to you if you were hurt. Maybe I did say.
I don't want your apology. What I want you to do is stop lying about me to other people. That's all I want you to do.
I just spoke to Food Stamp. That's all. One time. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's a live stream. It's not like you were in a private call with food shops. I found out about this because you did it on a public stream.
Leve, you like me, don't you?
No, I think you're a moron. I'm pushing back on it, and like your only defense to any of the things that I've said to you is like, this guy's on my dick. Yeah, and now defend yourself.
I don't know him, and he keeps on jumping on my dick. Get off my dick. Get off this dick of mine. Okay, get it all. Even the other day when I finished with your show, Wick, him and the other guy, he just started. Oh, you got 2 million. You bought him. You did this. You had this.
This is weird.
I said, listen, I don't know who are you. I don't even know
handle
who
this.
you are.
Like you can't handle this now. That's fine.
I could handle all of you. What the?
You think really? Because like you're the only thing that you can't answer any of my questions. You have to answer with some weird posturing.
Sansol has to go soon. Sansol has to go soon. So Sansol has a question.
Yeah,
Sansol wants to ask that question before he has to go. Sansol, ask your question, and then I wanna move 11 off for a minute, and I want to speak to you one-on-one for just a moment, Omar, just a moment, and then we're gonna let you go too.
Yeah, I just want to like engage with something, just a quick back and forth. All right, we'll try and interrupt each other the least amount as possible so that I can get this out.
Show.
Well, yeah, but I'm not here for long, so You guys can have all the rest of the show to do what y'all need to do. But I just want to ask, like, okay, so my general opinion, right, is that the IDF has lots of stuff that we can condemn them for. Like you said earlier, the blockade of food and fuel and water to Gaza is no?
Still until now. Yeah, nothing.
What, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't understand you because you're talking over me. And when I'm talking and you're talking, it makes it very hard to understand what you're saying, right? So, I think that all of that is absolutely true. And I think that...
Medieval.
I think that there's... I don't like using the word evil for a lot of things. Medieval. No, I don't think it's medieval, but maybe.
You're going to prevent war.
I don't want to fight about the word medieval. What I want to ask is, even if I hold these positions, which we both agree on, do you think that I would be a Zionist shill to say that there probably is no path forward to peace without getting rid of Hamas, that Israel does need to fight in Gaza to remove Hamas?
Okay, when you finish, I answer you.
Yeah. The question is, would I be a Zionist shill to say, while the IDF does bad things and they need to be reined in from some of the actions that they take, Hamas still needs to go, and Israel has no other option but to respond with military force?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Hamas is the product of the occupation. If there's no occupation, there needs to be any Hamas. You see, the problem is when you go to a doctor, you always say, "Oh, I got a headache. I'm nauseated. I throw up," and you say, "Oh, maybe your appendix is hurting." You look for the disease and you cure the disease. The disease here is the occupation. I don't know why it's so complex. Get the off their land, and that's it, and build a wall. Everybody goes home.
Sure, I don't necessarily even disagree with that. I don't necessarily disagree with that, right? But here's the
Hamas is the product of the occupation. They don't need to be there. If there's no occupation,
because I don't have very much time, we're just doing a quick back and forth. Okay, while I can absolutely agree with parts of that,
I answered you right.
No, you did. Right. Now my question is, while we can accept that, obviously there's probably not going to be very many, extremist groups that pop out of places that have high standards of living. We can also look at the fact that in the past, the things that kind of set off this whole thing were not extremist groups who were under occupation, right? Like in 48 and 67, right? And the reason why they were under occupation is because of aggression that happened towards Israel. Like, it is a two-way street that it is not easy to just say one person's evil and one person's good, right? I think that the occupation does eventually need to end, but a lot of the reason that there was an occupation in the first place was because there were security concerns that Hamas absolutely legitimized and helped cement the Likud party in Israel.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Hamas is the product of the far-right government of Israel.
And the far-right government of Israel is also the product of Hamas.
Can I talk?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, but there's a second part to it.
Hold on. Hundreds of $1 million was streamed from Netanyahu or from Tel Aviv to Hamas under the idea that if we create the monster Hamas, we will weaken the government of Abbas in the West Bank. You have a government. You have a Palestinian government that recognizes Israel's right to exist in peace as a neighbor. What Netanyahu did is he sidelined that government. They haven't spoke to the president of Palestine since 2014. That's how
Netanyahu's a bad. He's not a good person. He needs to go.
That's what he's doing. He's the problem is right now we're dealing with the Frankenstein that Netanyahu helped create. You guys got to look inside. You have a government.
When did Netanyahu get elected to power?
He's been there almost all his life, since 2005. He's a dictator.
What happened between 2000 and 2005 that pushed people in Israel who, again, had a leftist government, and then pushed it right to elect Netanyahu? What event between 2000 and 2005 happened or occurred that pushed people to the right to Netanyahu?
They had a good prime minister. His name, I think, was Ishaq Rabin. He was serious about making peace with the Palestinians.
Yep.
He spoke about
what happened between 2000 and 2005?
He was assassinated because...
He was. But even after he was assassanated, in 2000, leftists were elected to govern, or at least left-leaning. Let's not say leftist, but left-leaning on the issue of ending the settlements, the issue of ending the occupation, right? To fulfill the Oslo Accords, they won election in 2000, and then what happened?
Wick, since the Oslo Accord, Israel has settled 700,000 Jews.
What happened?
Hold on,
You
you're not
answer
answering
my
the
question.
question.
What
This is the
happened
point.
between
This is the problem.
2000 and
I'm telling
2005
you what
that pushed
happened.
people to again vote for Netanyahu and a far right leader who we all agree is
Right,
crazy and evil?
You have to understand that Israeli politics.
I'll just tell
Hold
you,
on, the
it
old
was
guard, the old guard. Hold on, the old
140 suicide bombers, martyrdom operations from a Hamas-like organization
yeah. You
that
know,
drove people into the arms.
Don't you notice? Nobody blows himself up no more. Those are ISIS crazy.
Why do you think that is?
They're gonna go to hell. They're gonna go to hell. I mean, under the religion of those, you know, ISIS. We could have a whole show on it.
The reason that they don't blow themselves up on the streets of Tel Aviv anymore is because it's way harder for them to do that, and it's way easier for them to build rockets.
They could do it.
I just want to say really quick, just to Wick's point, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I agree. There are 2 million Palestinians within Israel, but I need to go really quick. I just want to like point this out to Wick's point, right, and then he can carry on. The fact that you're pointing out, like, well, this is what happens when people are radicalized because they were living under, you know, XYZ thing, but that goes 2 ways, right?
I agree with Wick.
Right, and the far right party coming into power. Right.
But you have the alternative. You got to deal with the people who wants to make peace. Abbas recognizes Israel. You have to strengthen.
The people of Israel were probably too freaked out by Abbas formerly being like a terrorist with a PLO to trust anything that he has to say. They have a bunch of bus bombings and shit going on in their cities. They're probably really freaked out by what's going on.
You're just looking for excuses.
It's not an excuse. This is literally what happened.
You ran back to a few minutes ago. You ran back to 1948. I had to pull you back to the.
Well, I'm just explaining that like no one side is like at fault 100% for every bad thing that's happened.
Right now, we have the alternative. If we get rid of Hamas, all we have to do is just strengthen the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank.
That's what's going to have to happen after Hamas is gone. Yes, you're right. I agree with you.
Let me finish. Right now, the settlers have killed almost 200. There is no Hamas in the West Bank. How come there's more than 250 dead Palestinian farmers? They've taken over land right now.
There is Hamas in the West Bank, but they don't rule the West Bank.
I'm saying they have no issue with them. I'm saying right now, as the shit is going on in Gaza, they're even robbing the Bedouins of their village. You know, the Bedouins are the most loyal.
There's almost, I just want to say, there's almost nothing that Israel does in the West Bank that is justifiable. Okay,
everybody's doing it right now. That's what the problem.
I'm literally agreeing with you. Why are you like yelling at me? Like I'm agreeing with you on that point. Okay, well, I also want to say that I gotta go.
Okay, see you later, Sansel. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, Jesus Christ! I almost just like walked away from my computer.